Dream Team, it's your boy Neal back with another reaction video, guys. Here we are with what is superannuation. I heard it talked about in different Australian videos, but I need it explained properly. So this video, I think, is going to do that. As it says in the title, explain in detail. Before we dive in, make sure you subscribe, ring notification bell, get a video a thumbs up so it gets suggested. Talk to me.
What is superannuation? Superannuation, according to the Australian Taxation Office, the ATO, is money put aside by your employer over the course of your working life that you live on once you retire.
Okay.
Superannuation is extremely important as you need a good amount of money to live off when you're no longer working.
Facts.
As long as you continue to work and make regular payments to your super, your investment will grow until the day you retire or until you reach a certain age. Why was super introduced? Did you know that up until the mid-1980s, less than 40% of the working population had superannuation? That figure was even less for blue-collar workers and women, only around 25% in fact. By 1992, compulsory super, the superannuation guarantee, was introduced, requiring all employers to make mandatory contributions for their employees. This new scheme allowed millions of working Australians to now enjoy superannuation benefits of their own.
Yes.
And this helped relieve the growing burden on the taxpayer-funded government pension scheme.
Can we just give a shout out to Australia for requiring this for the employers? Right? Help your people out. They work at you all these years. They give you everything they got. Right? You should contribute some money. Put some money aside for them for when they retire. They got some money. My only question is, America, why are we not doing this? We got a 401k and all that. And I think that's where, like, I'm not sure. I've never signed up for a 401k. I've never had it explained in detail. I'm telling you what I think, so don't take my word for it. But I think it's your employer matches what you put in there, or they match up to a certain number, or they put in a certain percentage. I'm not sure. But this superannuation, it sounds like the employee ain't got to put nothing in there, and the employer is still putting money in there for them, but not taking it out of their paycheck, which is gorgeous.
How does superannuation work in Australia?
Talk to me.
Superannuation is paid by your employer into a super account of your choosing.
Okay.
Your employer is required to pay a minimum of 9.5% of your ordinary time earnings into the super fund on top of your yearly base salary. Example given, if your annual base salary is $100,000, you will get $9,500 in your super.
Every year?
Once this money is placed into your super fund, it is then invested by your superannuation company. Sample investment breakdown. Do you need to have a super fund? If you're an employee in Australia and you meet the minimum requirements, then you are required to be paid super by law. You must be paid super, regardless of whether you are working as casually, part-time, full-time, as a contractor, and even if you are a temporary resident in Australia.
That's gorgeous. So they require to not only pay your salary, but to also pay 9.5% into the superannuation fund for when you retire. I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it.
Is the superannuation rate guarantee, or SG. The superannuation guarantee, SG, is the compulsory 9.5% superannuation contribution that employers must pay into their employees' super funds. Here's a table showing how SG has changed over the years.
Oh, wow. So is it's now at, oh, that's when, okay. So right now we're in 2024. So is that 11% right now? So when this video made, it was 9.5, but now it, Australia. Y'all just get greater and greater with each video I watch, don't you? You just get better and better. Point blank period.
SG has changed over the years. What types of super funds are there? What's the difference? Within that tax structure, there are various types of superannuation funds, including retail super funds, industry super funds, corporate or public sector funds, self-managed super funds, SMSFs. Retail funds, typically run by banks or investment companies. Anyone is usually able to join. Offers the widest range of investment options, excluding self-managed super funds. Offers various insurance products through the fund. May offer access to financial advice. May offer the ability to view your super alongside other savings accounts. Have employer-sponsored divisions within the fund. Large organizations such as banks and insurance companies tend to run retail super funds. Retail super funds include, for example, AMP Flexible Super, Bendigo Smart Start Super, Bendigo Bank, BT Super for Life, Westpac, ING Direct Living Super, ING Direct, MLC Masterkey Super, NAB, Colonial First State, Commonwealth Bank.
And I'm guessing these are all banks, I assume? Or, he said banks or insurance, okay.
OnePath, ANZ Bank, Suncor Everyday Super, Suncor. Industry funds. Some are open to anyone while others are limited to employees in specific industries. Okay. Different funds available to reflect different industries. Amount of investment options available is usually smaller than with retail funds. Industry funds are not-for-profit organizations. Some of the best-known industry super funds include Australian Super, REST Industry Super, Sun Super, Host Plus, NTAA Super, LUCRF Super, CBUS Super, Legal Super, HESTA, and more. Corporate funds. Set up by an employer for its employees. Membership is usually restricted to current and former employees. May run as an industry fund or a retail fund. Group insurance is often negotiated by employer with the trustee on behalf of its employees.
Nice.
Self-managed super funds.
I don't care what super fund you give me, just give me a super fund. At none of the jobs I worked at if this was an option, it would have been awesome. But I couldn't save it into a 401k at none of the jobs I worked at because I've had to pay bills. I need all the money. I don't need it. I can't put any money into any 401k. I couldn't do that. Got bills to pay. Got too much going on. Then I just started doing YouTube. So yeah, they just don't offer that. But this would be so dope, man. This would have been so dope if I had these at all the different jobs that I've worked. Super funds.
A private super fund that you manage yourself.
I like that.
Can have up to 4 members who are also trustees and responsible for decisions and complying with laws.
Oh.
No membership fees, but costs include the cost of administration, investing, accounting, and auditing. Okay. More control of investment choice. Generally only cost-effective for people with certain amounts of superannuation assets. The table in the figure shows an overview of super fund accounts and assets by fund type.
God dang. Number of funds, number of members. Oh my God. Okay. Industry. So many. 11 jeez. Public. Retail. Gosh. Again, so many. Percent 112. Nice. Self-managed super funds. Dang. Yeah. I feel like I would do the self-managed where I get to manage it myself. But these are just number of member accounts since June 2019. Dang.
What all should we consider when choosing a super fund? Choosing an account with lower fees. What are the common superannuation fund fees? Administration fees. Cover the cost of the administration and operation of your fund.
Okay.
Investment fees. Cover the management and investment of your savings into assets like shares and property, etc.
Okay.
Indirect costs. Costs paid to external providers that affect the value of your investment. Advice fees. Cover professional advice provided for your super and investments. Switching fees. Cover switching your super fund to another.
Okay.
Buy or sell spread fees. Cover charges for transactions to and from your fund, including contributions and withdrawals. Insurance premiums. Cover the cost of the insurance your super fund provides.
Love it.
Exit fees. Fees for bailing out or closing a super fund. Activity-based fees. Fees charged for a specific service like splitting your super after a marriage, separation, etc. Here is a chart showing how much difference in super balance can small fees make.
Okay, beginning salary 45K, salary increase 84%, and 10%, nice. Rent return and super each year 8, annual fees 0.75, beginning super balance 25K, super balance in 40 years at 65, $1,880,074. Jesus. Just the difference in those annual fees is huge. Gosh. Okay, I see the fee difference. I definitely see you want the less fees. As less fees as you can find. Okay. Thanks for showing that to me.
Comparing your fund's performance with others. A small difference in average super performance, as little as 1%, can really add up over the years. Here's a hypothetical example. That's why
the index at 2.5, 6%, 1% of balance, 884, 1,000. Yeah, god damn, 1,000. Oh, 884,000, 1 million. Yeah, that 1% is a huge difference. Definitely, jeez.
when looking at a super fund's past investment success, simply looking at a 12-month difference may not be enough. It can be a better idea to look at that fund's performance over many years, which is something you'll be able to find on your super statement. Combining accounts if you have more than one. Having 2 or more super accounts from different workplaces means you're paying 2 or more sets of annual fees. That's crazy. With 30 million member accounts and only around 8 million Australians aged between 20 and 80, there's definitely some duplication there.
Yeah.
So instead of your boss contributing to a new fund every time you change jobs, consolidate your super accounts into one fund you're happy with. Checking your insurance before you change funds.
Definitely don't need to be paying more fees than you got to. Consolidating, that sounds perfect.
More than 70% of Australians that have life insurance hold it through super. Most super funds offer life, total and permanent disability, TPD, and income protection insurance for their members. When reviewing your insurance, check if you're covered through your super fund. Compare it with what's available outside super to find the right policy for you. Super funds typically offer 3 types of life insurance for their members. Life cover, also called death cover. This pays a lump sum or income stream to your beneficiaries when you die or if you have a terminal illness. TPD insurance pays you a benefit if you become seriously disabled and are unlikely to work again. Income protection insurance, also called salary continuance cover. This pays you a regular income for a specified period. This could be for 2 years, 5 years, or up to a certain age if you can't work due to temporary disability or illness.
Hold up.
How much super do I need before I retire? When it comes to retirement, there's no one-size-fits-all approach. However, to give you a rough guide, the Association of Superannuation Funds of Australia, ASFA's 2018 Retirement Standard Report suggests that singles would need $545,000 in super, and couples would need a combined $640,000 to fund a comfortable retirement.
That's not bad.
What exactly is a comfortable retirement? According to ASFA, it would enable a healthy retiree to be involved in a broad range of leisure and recreational activities and purchase things like a reasonable car, good clothes, electronics, as well as domestic and occasional overseas travel. Does it cost money to change super funds? Super funds cannot charge you a fee for moving all or part of your money to a different fund. Legislation banning exit fees came into effect on July 1st, 2019, as part of the government's Protecting Your Super package. How to find lost super. According to the Australian Taxation Office, ATO, there are more than 6.2 million lost and ATO-held accounts. As of June 30th, 2019, that adds up to $20.8 billion of super money potentially being lost because an individual is uncontactable, has let their account become inactive, or hasn't claimed their money.
Nah, that's 20. Hey. One thing I don't play about is my money. I'm going to find a way. It ain't going to be no uncontactable, inactive, hasn't claimed. Don't play about the money. Yeah, you got to have a good amount of money to not go claim your super fund.
According to the ATO, your super fund will report you as a lost member in one of the following situations. They have not been able to contact you. They have not received any contributions or rollover amounts for you in the last 5 years. Your account was transferred from another fund as a lost member account, and no new address has been found. Forgotten Super is money. Your money. That is potentially being eaten into by administration fees and life insurance premiums. Multiple unclaimed Super accounts could mean multiple annual fees and insurance premiums being subtracted. In some cases, fees could be deducted until idle accounts run out of money and are closed.
That's crazy. Dang, yeah, he explained that perfectly, bro. America, we need to get on that. Chop, 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 chop. We need to get to it. We need to be offering this to our citizens. Help us out. Help us. That won't happen here. I wish it would, but that definitely won't happen here. I don't care about us citizens. You feel me? They only care about the upper 1%. That's all we got. Make sure you guys subscribe, ring notification bell, get a video a thumbs up so it gets suggested. I'm out.